brilliant. Just Lord Peanut. Pray to him. No. How about no? Oh, let's see where it fucking knocked us back to. Oh dear God. Fucking flies. Tiny little flies. Oh. It's annoying when that happens though, of just like, it randomly has an error like that. Which I can understand that might be another reason why people don't like this game. It seems to happen a lot. But still, I'm not going to hate on the game. It's still fun. I still enjoy it. I'm on the Western Docks. Wow, that pushed me back quite far. Yeah, that pushed me back quite far. Drink the water. I did drink. You can't blink though. There's inside. Can I go inside? No. Fuck. That's the way I gotta go. Well, let's try this again. Hello! Explode! You didn't see it. Alright.
I just walked in, saw you draining someone's blood. I was going to ask how goes murdering everybody, but...
There you go.
That's enough proof.
Yeah, that's my husband.
Oh, who's this?
This is the evil Scotsman's friend.
The band Scotsman.
Yeah.
No! There's a man behind you. That is like, if you weren't married, that is the worst thing to... There's a man behind you while you're streaming.
Yeah, it'd be terrifying any other time, wouldn't it?
Sup, dude? Hey. Just, there's a man behind you. No, I'm not.
And see, if he weren't home, then I'd have actually been worried, because then no one should have been here.
Do you need anything? Drinks, food.
I could do with some more drink.
There's only water left.
That's fine. Any more shinies? Any more shinies? That's shiny. Oh, we're here. Talk to her.
Good evening.
Just stand there. Also, how are you? He's good.
Good evening,
I am
sir.
very good.
My name is Giselle Paxton.
I have
But I don't
stomachache
have time.
thanks to homemade hot sauce.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
Basically, dude.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
There you go, love. What
You
you
lost your job
Thank you, darling.
because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really
You're the
hate
one
the
that
worker
actually
who refuses slave wages in unsafe conditions, especially
No, the
as
fuss
a
was
woman.
nice. I love you too.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing
That's the
myself
one.
scraping for
That's
a
who he
living.
was.
And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
I need to actually change his tag on there because he's no longer under that. He's under Jimperio, aka Spoons. So thank you. You've just reminded me. There's only 25%. Oh.
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Of course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy
Give me 1
people
second to
like
go and
you
refresh.
disgust me.
I'll refresh it so there's no fucking lag.
As I told you,
Or
I'm a
less.
doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
You're an arsehole.
What
You
can
really
tell
are
me
an
about this
arsehole, woman.
facility?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here.
You don't know me.
You're mad.
Oh no, Miss Paxton, you really don't know my kind. You have no idea who I am.
There we go.
All right.
I've refreshed it.
Okay. No need to get all worked up.
If you...
Oh.
Doesn't allow you to do it too fast. For just drainer. I still get 1,000.
Well, I'll leave you for...
I'll be back for you.
It's locked, all right.
We're gonna drain that one.
This scenery worries me.
There we go.
Good evening.
Killer.
Miss.
Alright.
I'm...
A fancy to...
And what about you? Working outside at night.
You want to know my secret?
What can you...
It may be okay. Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your...
Well, I am not someone's...
Glad to hear that.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No.
Alright,
I think
I'll
you had
kill
better
her.
stay and help as many people as you can.
Is it not...
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The Sad Saint now provides me and my sister a bed. It's just the nickname.
Are you homeless?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a...
I'm looking...
Mr. Hampton must...
He was a patient of mine at the...
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated...
Now, do we kill Lottie? Or do we kill her sister? Kill them all. Plan on.
What have we here? Lost your horse, Governor? Or are you
There we go. That is a simple memorise. You just whispered in her ear, "Come with me."
My poor sister. What will happen to her now that I'm gone? Giselle, I'm so sorry.
You again?
Giselle, tell me about the death of your mother.
After our father...
Hell,
The three of us were exhausted and desperate. And when I'm desperate, I tend to get angry. And I'm hard to live with. Lottie said I killed Mother.
it's time to fix.
I don't want to talk about that.
Giselle, I know you sleep at Shaunhampton's shelter. What can you
Yeah,
tell me about
I
it?
can actually
He
say
provided a
he
roof
can
for
drink
me
it on
and
my
my
behalf.
sister. I am grateful, of course.
I'd have to call him back in
He
though.
gives me the creeps.
Why is that?
He's always sad. Like he's about to cry. He's always asking us.
There we go, come with me again. Follow that. You see that line? That leads to the darkness so we can kill her easier. Now you can be with your mother and your sister.
What a waste of life. I only managed to be hated by all the people I loved.
There we go. Basically, by killing them, there's two ways of playing it. You can kill them, you weaken the structure of this place, and we'll find out what that does soon enough.
It's locked, all right.
Once we kill them all, we find out what happens. And I'm planning on killing literally everyone. Just 30 more points. Alright. You'll get there, dude. I mean, one of my friends actually subscribed to my channel just because he gives them more points quicker. So he can make me hydrate more. I'm just kind of sort of there, just like, you're a bastard. Oh, look at him now.
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you
Because
will.
I'm still
As the
figuring out
Lord
how
is
to
my
do stuff
shepherd,
like
I
that.
will not speak a lie to you.
Why do you want to mill points, dude?
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed.
Posture check.
Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Oh, you gotta love these ones. Eh? How's it sound? I've been streaming that little. Really? There we go. You've been watching this apparently for 0. I know why it's doing that. Did you refresh the screen when I came back on? That's why. It's not counting you properly here at the moment because you haven't refreshed the screen since I started my stream up again because of that error. Yeah. It's purposely doing that. It's not counting it because of that.
So be it.
So you're not there. No, you're a ghost. You're a figment of my imagination.
My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people
Yeah,
are
apparently
my
I'm
flock.
crazy.
You will always find me where I am needed.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger...
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in
There
spirit.
is no gym.
He could not
Yeah,
shake
he's
the
went
thirst
back
for
into.
booze,
We've got it.
never
So
mind blood.
the front room at the moment is
But
being
have
used
faith.
as my gaming
My will
room.
is far stronger than his.
He's taken our spare room and turned that into his gaming room, and that is currently where he is. Because we've got 2 PS4s.
Wonders never cease. Scal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain?
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
Oh. You nearly got his name right. Except change the P to a D.
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
Oh shit, I remember that. Yeah, I just about remember that.
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
People have been murdered.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers.
Oh.
The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There
My
you'll find all
husband's
the proof you
surname's
need.
Dickens. And he is actually the blood descendant of Charles Dickens. So he's a writer.
I will not look kindly on you.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
And my family make alcohol for a living. Fucking sneezing. Hate allergies. See anything to steal from upstairs? That's just funny. That'd be fucking terrifying though. No, you want to see something on that line? You're about to. Oh, it was meant to be so good, and then it kind of got disappointing. Out here, go around.
Shadows once the epidemic has passed.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Except you? No. No, I'm not nice. Not anything too suspicious.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
I know, he will drink. 1 second, I'll send him a message so that he's got to come in and get a drink.
I can't protect the whole city. It's hard enough to cover the docks by myself.
There you are, send him a message. That he's got to come in and have a drink. Oh, this is going to be fun again. Shit. You did. See, if they didn't keep calling me a leech, I wouldn't keep wanting to kill him. But they keep calling me a fucking leech. So you want to see something that's absolutely immersive.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
Thank you for the light food. Just die.
Giselle's stolen money. Priwen has some unethical ways of financing their war.
Now.
What is this about drink?
I finally read the message.
Oh, fuck off, I was busy. What do you want?
He's asked you to actually have a drink on the stream. Redeemed a hydrate.
Oh, sure.
For us both.
I got peach snaps left, so. I am disappointed in Jim. Never mind. I'm disappointed in myself. But no, the cards are calling. I've dug out quite a lot of stuff that I didn't realise was there. Nope. Can't drink off stream.
I love the
Fuck off. If I want to drink a pre-workout and get overly aggressive, I will. But yeah, turns out I've got a lot of Sky Strikers, a lot of Necros, Orcusts, and Shadows. So I'm just digging them all out, and yeah.
Okay.
Nani? Oh.
Every time there's lag. She's like, Nani!
What the fuck?
Yeah, we have a dog called Shadow. There you go. That's the other abilities. We've got Base. Hello, beautiful boy. Hey, don't pour at me hair. It'll get.
There's a good baby.
I would let him play, but he can't. Poor little papa. Can't do that yet. Do you want to play, darling?
No. Hell no. I'll pass.
Oh, but he's asking one of you guys to play.
No. I'll pass. What can I machine?
Oh, you're making him sad now.
I got shit to do.
Nope. There we go. Follow Knight, let's see the damage we've done. Oh, lovely. Did a nice bit of damage. Kill those two next. Just to top up blood levels.
Thirst for blood.
Someone wants to talk to me over there, they can go fuck off.
So much noise. A vampire.
Anti-vampire posters. No, the poor rat. The rat had to die. Origins of the Scowls, which are basically shitty versions of vampires.
Good evening, Mr. Throckmorton.
Doctor!
Anything new? No?
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.
I actually can't kill him yet. It annoys the hell out of me, but I actually can't. Yeah, you have a memorize or sort of like that skill. And it's purposely done in such a way where you can't just kill everyone. Let's drink from this fucker. Face that blood we just spent. We have a widow to tell to go back. I heard widow tastes nice. Shall we go kill a widow with you? I want to show you the giant beast that we're about to face though. No, we don't want to kill a widow. Really? No kill.
Think of all those poor mothers and children all alone. We need more of them.
Be nice. Nah. This playthrough's all about killing everyone. 16.
Kill them.
Think of Jim.
Kill them all.
Do you want me to kill Widow?
Kill them all.
At the moment she's hiding in the graveyard.
Leave none unsullied.
Stay back!
Fuck off. Piece of shit.
Oh, that's gonna smart.
In we go. Yeah, but he's my husband, so he instantly gets listened to. Besides, that means fun. Hydrate. Huh? Water for Doggo. Yeah, he's eating dinners. Got a lovely bowl of water. He's just been given fresh water too, so he's happy. We're heading for the part where I won't know what will happen afterwards. Beware. Ha. I hear rats. Dragonflies. Now. There you go. Change the gun back. Steak.
So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
Take the money. Small bottle, shotgun shells, just what we need. A lot more bullets is what we need for what we're about to face. Yes, you can go in the water. But there's nothing here. Well, we're heading for a big boy. Hello, Shadow. You wanna come onto the stream, baby? Yeah? Come here. That's your face. There you go. Then they could see. Come here. There we go. Good doggy. Gorgeous one. So many beware signs.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this first.
If only I could read. Or are you talking about Shadow? If only he could read.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
There we go. Full everything. Yeah, if only my character could read, that'd be really useful. If only you'd pay attention to fucking warning signs. But no, he's a vampire. They can face anything.
It's locked.
There we go.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity.
Yeah. Shotgun.
Respect the laws. For the bunch of the hand that crushes all.
Fuck you.
Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name.
Now we change gun. Because how do you beat anything? Gun!
Return to your apothecary and needles.
Where is he?
Down, stay down. Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon?
Fuck you. I would be nice to him, but he won't give me a chance. Tell Ascalon I said hi. Yeah, show him loads. After he killed everything. He was bringing attention to me. I couldn't allow that. No. He is basically dead.
At least one skull escaped Fergal's wrath.
Though technically he didn't stab him in the chest, so he might still be alive. I should go back with my stake and kill him. A skull is basically a very shitty little vampire. They don't have any of the real abilities, they lose their minds to the thirst. Alright, I won't stake him.
The poor creature is bleeding to death. He cannot be far.
What about the poor creature that's dying, huh? Don't we feel bad for him? I don't care, he is bad. Well, we don't know that.
How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
Help the skull.
Still. Drink now.
No, I have mods on the channel, but I don't have human mods. I have only the regular mods, because my human mods are currently at work. For now.
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, Vampire. But thank you.
Please, who are you? I sense your sadness.
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Egon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Egon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
I don't even know.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves, if they had their way.
They're basically really low-class vampires.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Scout.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
Basically a higher up. Like she said, she would bend her knee, but no. Because she's what's a Scout, so they're as low as dirt. Think of it as a ranking system, a hierarchy. He is the sire and made into an Ekon, which is nobility. So he'd be more of a duke. And then we've got the ones that are after these ones, which are more along your lines of your kings. And the one we've just killed was a bodyguard or a lawbringer.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a Skull. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed
Oh,
creatures.
okay, dude.
How can
well,
he
it
be
was
any different?
wonderful having you here, dude.
Maybe
And I'll
he is
see
the
you soon,
sad
okay?
saint.
Be safe.
Perhaps because I am Old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you, she is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master. Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Ascalon has stalked us for ages upon ages.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
I had no clue this existed.
Keep your distance, Echo.
I have this thirst for blood.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long
There we go, mace. There we go. Supremacy of Ekons. It's no coincidence that Ekons are among the most eminent and most numerous of all vampires. Ekons are the true aristocracy of the immortals, and if I may add, they're the ones able to stay top of the food chain. Everywhere I've travelled, I've only met Ekons assuming immortal lives or forming an immortal society. Ekons are the most human, most clever, and most educated of all the vampires. Don't get me wrong here, I have nothing against more exotic speakers like the Volgod who shared the gift of immortality with us. Most of them can prove useful, if properly canalized toward a clear goal, but they lack the most important traits of all, the ability to mingle with mortals without being spotted. Therefore, the Ascalon Club should only accept Ekon of the highest lineage as a member of the inner circle, depending on circumstance. Volcoids could only be accepted as war dogs or hunting hounds as long as they obey our laws. Luckily enough, the lesser cousins have a natural tendency to submit and obey their masters. from the law of Ascalon, Lord Redgrave, founder.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat or...
People here tried to feed me.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
I have a question of the utmost importance.
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you?
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us, spend time with us, and I may be willing to answer more questions.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most skulls.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us. Live!
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the Guard of Priwen. The Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is...
For how long?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls, groveling...
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Thank you, old Bridget.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Oh, really? We'll go investigate somewhere else.
I beg your pardon?
I said...
Okay.
You're spared, Gentiles.
Going down there first. Because I wonder what's down here.
It's locked, all right.
Shiny.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
Might as well just follow the fucking arrows. Looks like we're not gonna get anything from them.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
There we go. There we go. It's very interesting what's happening now.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
I'm getting that. I don't know where to go. Only one doorway here. There must be something this way. Ah! I'm just very blind.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You're harboring monsters under the beds of your clients. That takes some nerve.
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both Skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
You've turned Skull now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
No.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day, I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I haven't the luxury of being able to satisfy my hunger on staunch blood and lifeless flesh.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges... You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
I'm sorry, Sean. On my other one will turn you. But on this playthrough, I'm watching the city burn.
I really would like to believe your fairy tale. The good ghoul feeding upon the flesh of the dead. But I'm all out of innocence.
Do you question my faith, Dr. Reed?
Do you remember William? Oh, how his admiration for you was exceeded only by his hunger.
May his soul rest in peace.
A night will come, and you will suffer the same hunger. Someone who trusts you completely, a friend, will die never to wake.
You confuse your voracious appetite with my itchy hunger. I would never kill a friend, nor an innocent.
I believe you've discovered our defining difference.
No! No! I did...
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game. I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father. "29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there. Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed.
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Goodbye.
There we go. Getting good at that now.
safe place right now, sir. Get out! Bloody leech!
Let's see.
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here.
Let's see.
I said stay away, sir! Filthy pieces!
So much blood. Whoever was killed got dried out.
You're surprising. Occasionally, you make a good point. We're being misled. Or worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game.
Fuck off, priest.
Be strong, brothers! One side! Out beef, brothers! Die, vermin! Shit, that leech is fast! Oh my god!
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. Only a golden watch in her pockets. Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
From peasant.
This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, you?
I'm alright, I've just heard Pete's little and she just called him on his tablet. Oh my god, she's fucking adorable. Right. Good fucking hell, level 20. Hold on.
Yeah, this bitch sees me, I see you too. I'm coming for you.
Jonathan.
What was that? I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you. They've all been butchered. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
There you are, some biscuits with chocolates on for you.
Love
you.
Love you too.
Despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can still sense a presence. Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun.
I do apologize.
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Hello, lady.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually, you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
You're right. I believe silence has a curative effect for the pain we feel. I suppose it provides space for reflection.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
Are you on your own?
I have family and friends.
You should not be by yourself. Grief can be a terrible trial. And it's even worse when you're alone.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiaoshu.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equal.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
So if we send her back and get that hint, I don't know if we can treat that.
You should go home now.
I think you're right.
Thank you for your company.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel.
Have you
From what I have heard, she was a brave woman.
How do you feel?
I don't...
You should recover.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye for now.
So many new graves. Why do I still feel so disconnected from the others?
I feel someone's eyes upon my neck.
You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan is no demon. He's just a loving son, returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, it has been you all along.
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
Why did you lure me here?
I'm gathering the family. For a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother? Say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
Mary, let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Right then. Speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband killed in France. My child carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital, cemetery to cemetery, grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
It was the hunger. You know it now as well.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again. As you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I had taken your life before I realized it was you. I tried to kill myself.
But you failed in your attempt. We cannot die, can we? We are a plague. I've watched you, Jonathan. You pull the strings and sever them.
I've done what I had to do. I did not choose this fate. But I will have my answers.
Ugh. There are no answers, Doctor. There's nothing left but pain and lies and treachery.
Mary, wait!
Time to go, Mother. Give my regards to my son.
No! No! No!
This is what I do to those I cherish. Can you imagine what I have in mind for you?
I'll destroy you!
Finally, we hear the truth. Dr. Reed, admit it. You're a monster who takes joy in killing, who relishes the chase, the secrecy of it all.
I'm still a scientist. I shall find a cure for this madness.
You lie to yourself. Confess your sins.
Over the slaughtered corpse of our mother!
Are those tears, brother dear? Your heart still bleeds with emotion. My dead heart has dried.
You are mad.
Oh, so that's what I am, Doctor. Mad? I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing voices, one in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my head!
I cannot let you kill again, Mary.
Time to die, brother. And this time for good! You left me to rot in this grave! Come to me, Jonathan. You killed me, brother! Kinslayer! Kiss me again, sweet brother. Assassin! Rest in peace, monster. Abomination! You left me to... What have you done? I'll do to you what you did to Dorothy Crane. Come to me, Jonathan. Assassin! Give me your blood, priest. Final thoughts are just to die for. Kinslayer! Kiss me again, sweet brother. Rest in peace, monster. What have you done? Rest in peace, monster. Kiss me again, sweet pea.
Fuck's sake.
Come to me, Jonathan. What have you done? Kiss me again, sweet brother. Rest in peace, monster.
Decided to kill his own sister, but at the same time, don't rightly care. There you go.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy?
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
At last, I can forgive you.
Hanky new game, what the fuck? Town district hostile. We're just waiting on it to load.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Did I not make it? I did. There we go now, 608. Yeah. There we go. They're all dead. Next. There's someone still here at the Pembroke that I've not met. Okay, so we've got killed him.
It's that time again. How's it going?
It's going good.
Take it you're just improving people's blood quality before you are.
Pretty much trying to find someone.
I found this in the fridge. You might want it.
Oh, yeah.
To help you along, because you're, yeah. I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
How is everyone with you? Anyone?
No, no one's talking.
Nobody. Oh no. Oh. Pete gave his little call back.
Okay.
So just he's got me on mute at the moment, but we were playing Apex.
Draw a third.
Yeah, in a bit, but like she's, I don't know what the fuck's going on with him. It's like he don't know what the fuck was going on with tomorrow and stuff, so I think that's what he's talking about. So did they know you've been drinking people dry?
Mm-mm.
You haven't been caught?
No.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I killed one entire area.
Oh.
I'm so proud.
Level 25, bloody hell. Oh.
Good evening, Doc. Please show me. Of course.
That's all you sell. So nothing really of use to me.
Good evening. Goodbye, Mr. Chidana. Hello again, Mr. Thun.
Yes.
Do you want to
know
an irrational...
Well, Doctor, take a guess then, if you're so interested in my case.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during the shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on, please. Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, and days like months. The terror, the shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it, Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive, just for a few more days. I thought about killing you. Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Do you want me to crack a couple of windows, put some air in the room?
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. Newton
thinks it's dirty. That's why he likes it.
No.
I understand what...
No.
What?
I went by the canal after an argument with a...
Why did you run?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital.
Tell me...
That's what the bloody doctors said.
Oswald.
I don't trust doctors.
Your fear...
I've seen enough butchers in white.
Are you...
Not really.
Oh, guess what?
Almost don't want to drink him, but
you should have kissed him while you had the chance.
oh, it's gonna happen. Here it is, boys and girls.
You're going to die in the same place Clay Cox died.
Newton, don't be sorry. We'll meet again soon. And we will be serene and beautiful.
Don't worry, I'll join you soon.
You just get 5 levels from that.
I don't know, I didn't pay too much attention to how much EXP that got me.
Good evening, sir.
The blood
I am
cells.
Dr. Jonathan Reed of the Pembroke Hospital. May I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed. So it's you who saved my friend Oswald.
And you are...
Saved!
Right.
Yes! That's
Oswald and I
me!
recently returned from the war.
Aw, aren't you adorable? You're going to die next. Do you want to die next to him? I can help with that.
I'm helping, she says.
Yeah, I still feel a bit thirsty.
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher?
I love him.
What frightens you so much?
If people find out,
Enjoy your love.
I appreciate your kind words.
You and Oswald were...
Yeah,
Oswald...
wasn't the first.
How?
Luckily for us, it were...
What?
War was...
It...
No,
I thought...
yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect...
What?
It's complicated.
Can you speak about it?
Ra-
You are all...
I'm not giving up on bringing all...
Perhaps he needs to read...
Could you speak to him?
Well, that would be a
Of
bit
course I
hard.
am.
What kind
I
of...
believe people have armed themselves.
What...
It happened last...
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no...
That's everything I need from you. We're going to go and kill you next to your loved one. Don't worry, no one will think twice about it.
Oswald, I'm sorry to leave you alone. Avenge me, my love.
He can't avenge you, he's also dead.
I will avenge you.
Oh, he's just said avenge me, my love. It's just like...
Yes, tell him that when you
meet him.
Yeah. So have you got like one more that you're able to do or something?
Oh, that's a good point. Let's see who at this hospital we can kill after we've already killed his sister for the second time.
Oh, she come back as a vampire?
Yeah.
Woo! Light on.
Oh, we can kill Mortimer.
Or did you believe she's a vampire?
Gotta find him first. Oh, we're going to kill the love of your life, and then we're going to kill you.
So we're going to kill Pippa, then Mortimer.
We're actually missing someone. The vampire bitch. Didn't I say that he was within my league to kill? Well, yes he is.
Dr. Tippett.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed.
There can only be one doctor at this hospital.
There can be only one.
This hospital was important to you. Now it will be your tomb. Oh, you can die where I killed the other hospital patient. Right here.
Don't care about the story now, do you? Just want all that lovely juicy EXP.
I'm sorry, Nurse Brannigan. I won't witness the great doctor you were destined to be.
Don't worry, she'll join you soon.
Very soon. Oh, Pippa!
Nurse Brannigan, a moment, please.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Yay! Amy's back! Pippa, Pippa, Pippa.
Nurse Brannigan, please follow me.
See, you're a lovely couple. But you see that blood quality? I want that. Now, I could wait until I've got the hints unlocked, or I can just kill her now.
Or you could cure her cold before you kill her. And you'll get more.
Do you need medical help?
I'm afraid I...
Not under my rule.
Thank you, Dr.
The
Reed.
leprosy, sir.
Oh, shit's sake.
What's up?
It just knocked me off of my fucking Twitch feed. You fell asleep. That's fine.
Goodbye.
I mean, after everything lately, I can't blame you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
give me your shotgun. And now give me all of these.
Ah, Milton. You good-for-nothing piece of work. Oh, look. Milton's shotgun. No, Milton, I don't need any of those. I have these amazing vampire powers. Oh! That belonged to Clay Cox. Take it you're just going to get anything purple and blue.
Pretty much.
I'll take them all.
Now, I think we should go and find that vampire wannabe. And I'm sorry that you fell asleep.
Hospital seems a little
Quiet.
dead. I was going to say lifeless, but
I'm glad it was a good sleep.
yes, good sleeps are good, bad sleeps are not good.
Ah, yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Doctor.
Your son asked me...
I already know what I'm going to read. Mortimer. Why?
We will talk about this letter later.
Before you leave, take this for your trouble. As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place.
Madam, follow me. You might find a small pinch on your neck.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
I have read...
He threatened to kill himself a few times before.
Punish you?
I've known for a long time he was not happy.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
Your determination is laudable, but you are in a state of denial, Mrs. Goswick. Your son has a very strong death wish.
How dare you talk to a mother like that?
I'm only trying to be honest, Mrs. Goswick. As painful as this fatal end may be for you, you have to accept...
No. I'll never accept it. If my son was to die under your care, well, you have no...
Is that a threat?
Goodbye, Miss. Good evening, Miss.
I'm okay.
I've read your letter, Mortimer.
There's nothing more to say, really.
Don't you see how...
Leave me alone then, Doctor.
You want to die? Come with me. Death is what you really want. Death is what you'll have. You can die out here, where everyone else is also dead.
I don't feel the peace I was looking for. Mother, were you right all along? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
Tell me why you're...
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free?
Have you no shame?
Don't you see the city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow we may be fighting for food.
No, you won't, Milton. No, you won't.
I could get more if I cheat.
Do you need any medical?
I'm afraid I do. That's easy for you.
Goodbye.
need to find out where this girl is.
Alright, well, we're going to turn sidetracked. I just found Melba Warcroft and saved her. So I'm going to turn into an episode. And where I saved her. But yeah, look, I've got this like the end of the episode now, but I didn't also change because it just sort of like happened.
Actually, I need to come back here for something, didn't I?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Milton.
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of...
No. It is my definition of getting...
Whose idea...
What difference does it make?
Answer my question.
It was my idea first. Even though Milton...
Why did...
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead. Or will be soon.
In your position, I would suggest a more elaborate...
This isn't cynicism.
Goodbye.
Jonathan...
I was conducting research in my...
Of course, of course.
What news?
The news is not good, my friend.
How bad?
It is killing the infected patients. Jeffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No. They may...
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone.
Yeah, she has.
Except for
So,
our ravishing
I think we kill her. But I kind of want to wait until she's healed, get more blood points.
Nothing to fear, Jonathan.
What
but yeah, she's a piece of shit.
Paul stole?
There are only a few of us.
I have received...
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never... It is helping slow the
Why have you never entered?
My dear Jonathan, you have no...
Thank you.
But yeah. Do you want me to kill Pippa now? Because I can.
It's locked. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, let's kill her. Fuck it. She's a horrible fucking bitch. I'm gonna say, you choose, embrace or release. If I release her, I will go to sleep. I will wait till she is better, and then we will get even more blood points from her. If I embrace her now, we don't get the extra points. But she'll be dead. You choose. While I have a drink. Yeah, you get to choose this one. No extra points. Release it is. You want to see her dead? Fine, I'm going to sleep. we'll see her dead. And her husband? Well, her boyfriend. Healed. Fuck! Error. 1 second. All I need to do is basically get back in there real quick and I'll be able to get straight back into that part, I think, because it would have saved. As I'd already pressed confirm, so it can't delete anything I've just done. Autosave. Kinda wish it has a manual save, but yeah. This game, where it's really, really good, has a really good story, the amount of errors that you get in this is kind of a pain. They seem to be becoming more as I go further in to the story.